to Uma your ass, fam. What? I'm gonna
Hey,
DM
we're
your
live.
ID
We're
to
live.
Uma, fam.
We are live. We are live and direct.
What's going on?
Oh man. So we was waiting for Darren. Darren's been on WhatsApp all day in the group talking about we're doing it tonight. Yeah, we're doing it tonight. Let's get something penciled in for the weekend as well. I said, he's like, what time we doing it tonight? I said, let's do it in half an hour. He's like, cool. Everyone was like, yeah, I'm ready. I was like, say nothing. Where's Darren? Pussy on.
Useless guy, fam.
Pussy on.
I've got my camera off only because I'm eating at the moment and my tooth is really hurting. I've got an abscess in the back of my mouth.
Oh.
So,
you been kissing girls in funny places again?
No, but I was meant to get my, I got an abscess in the back of my wisdom tooth. So I'm meant to get, I need 7 teeth? Anyway, my teeth are mashed up at the back. 1 second.
Nah, Jimmy's nuts.
Damn, man.
Man just came in, told us about his tooth, and then just
dust out, fam.
Yeah. Yeah, man's got mashed up teeth anyway. Call you, man, yeah? Peace.
It just reminds you of the random guys that them off licenses. They'll stop you, tell you one story, then just dust out. You're like, what?
Yeah, they'll see you with something in it. It reminds oh, look at your bike. I had a bike once, yeah, and I rammed it into this girl. She died. But anyway, you lot take care, yeah, in a bit.
Like, easy. What? You're like, brother.
Am I now an accessory to
something? And people be taking advice off that guy as well. From do not take advice of the off license brother. He doesn't know anything positive.
Don't take advice from people from off licenses or standing outside bookies or sitting on park benches in the middle of the day.
Them bookies, man, will try to give you financial advice, fam.
Outside the bookies, dickheads.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what you need to do, brother? I need to not talk to you, my guy.
Isn't this funny? Yeah. Jimmy ducked out because the NHS rang him and he's trying to get antibiotics. But surely you can finesse him, fam.
I could finesse him. You know what? You're not meant to. I can prescribe shit for you, but you're not meant to, innit? That's what they say. You're not meant to prescribe shit for family unless it's like completely unavoidable. Like I could write a prescription on like some tissue paper, and you can take that to a pharmacist. As long as I sign it and put my details, they'll like authorize it. It's a prescription.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Prescribe me some like codeine then or something.
You want some? You want to make some dank? No, it's not dank. It's purple lean.
Scissor,
Sprite codeine. It's crazy. People get addicted to that shit. I see it, and I'm like, right. It actually looks like it's from like adult cow pole. It looks like kind of appetizing.
Yeah, it looks tasty. Or can you get Xanax? Prescribe some Xanax, man. Or Percocet.
Xanax. Percocet is just the term for codeine. It's just not what.
Oh, I didn't even know that. So.
Yeah, they obviously Percocet does sound better. It's just literally codeine or cocodamol, I should say. I think that. Xanax. What is Xanax? Oh, okay. It's it's a sedative. The one. Okay, that's why all these people love that shit, innit? Because it just makes them a bit sleepy and all this shit. Okay, fair enough. Bro, this is not normally how we start the pod. Really, we start a bit more upbeat.
Also, I just want to put a disclaimer out there. Michael does not just dish out drugs on his license to give out prescription medicine. He's a very upstanding member of the medical society.
I'm talking a lot of shit. I've never prescribed on tissue paper. I know you can do it, don't mean I've done it. You know what I'm saying?
Fam, if I was you, I'd just start shotting, bro.
You're a mad youth, fam.
I just start shotting, fam.
White thing, yeah.
Yeah, fam.
They'll never suspect it.
Just start shotting them pills, bro.
Brother, that's what some pharmacists should be doing as well, fam. Making that like legal drug money, fam.
Yeah, 100%. I would do that if I was a pharmacist. My pharmacist would be a front for my trap. I'd have a trap at the back of my pharmacy. Bare girls in the back,
No,
naked,
no,
putting pills in.
you have the nitties coming. That's the problem. You have bare nitties.
Nah, because if you know what you're doing, you told the nitties to wait around the corner, bruv. Making a
you're
block
gonna have
hot right
so
now.
many nitties.
Go wait around the corner, man.
Nanny, I'm knocking on the door. They're like, I just want paracetamol. Fred's like, you got no teeth, mate. Come off it, mate. You have nitties, fam. Nitties. Nah, that's hot. I think probably people thought of shit like that. That's hot. Not that we condone selling drugs. Illegal drugs are bad, people. Don't forget that.
Did you say illegal drugs?
That. But illegal drugs are bad.
So are some legal drugs, bruv.
Yeah, but it's all stuff like the legal drugs people like are, as you said, like codeine and people like benzos, like Xanax and some other shit. Can't figure that one off my head. But what's good again? What did you think about the marches on Saturday? The footy lads, as they were making themselves sound, versus some of the sort of Black Lives Matter protesters and all that. What did you think about all of that?
What I'm saying, is I don't condone violence for these types of things, but them man got tucked in still.
It was mad. Yeah, that was mad because I was just scrolling Twitter, that word that they scroll in Twitter. I have to make clear that word that they don't try do nothing to me. And then I was just seeing, brother, some of these men are getting tucked in. I'm thinking, what? Then I see some videos, as you say, you don't condone violence. I'm thinking, wow. Especially these guys will get caught in some mad situations, like, because obviously them far right dons, they came in numbers. So then when you see a video of like just one of them getting caught up and they're caught up in an area full of black people and they're talking wreck, come on, man. Yeah. What do you expect? What do you expect to happen?
Fam. I'm just happy. If we're picking teams, I'm happy my team won.
What other team can you pick though? These men that don't.
Have you seen some of these flipping sellouts that are like? Have you seen that one picture? The black guy holding the Confederate flag with a MAGA hat on, saying, and he's got a sign that says, he's got a T-shirt that says, "Police lives matter."
Oh, well, people like that.
So there could be some of them guys.
The coons will coon, innit? Coons will coon, and some of these people that baby's indefensible. Like these people. The thing I don't understand about that coonery is that they don't rate you. They'll just use you.
Yeah.
They do not rate you. They will just use you. It's the same way. It's the same way the government right now will be using people like Priti Patel and Rishi Sunak. Not that he's done. It's more Priti Patel. Sunak's not really done anything mad like that. But Priti Patel, you'll use it. Say, no, we're diverse. You know, we care about other colours and all this stuff. And you got some hardline conservative Asian woman dishing out stuff, she'll support her relatives. Like, she is mad. It's hardcore like that. So I don't rate it when people coon up. You don't get the ratings. They will still oppress you. They don't rate you like that. You know,
but what about
Savage Javid. That brother thought he was untouchable. Boris just got rid of him, fam. Said, oh God, he was done at it.
Oh yeah, when it's a new regime though, that's always gonna happen.
No, Boris kicked him out because he tried to stand up. I think Boris.
But wasn't he in there under Theresa May?
No, I think he was there with Boris as well.
Yeah. He was there. But he came in. Didn't he come into his job under Theresa May, and then Theresa May stepped down, and then Boris took over, and then was like.
He was transferred to 2020. Yeah, so he was what's called again? He was there when Boris was there. I think Boris got rid of him because he had some beef with, I think, Dominic Cummings. Dominic Cummings wanted to have more influence with the Chancellor thing, and Sajid Javid tried to stand up for it or something like that. And Boris said, "Nah,
it sounds
you're out of here, innit?"
All right, mate. What kind of time you call this?
Black Lives Matter, innit? So
you fucking trying to change the stereotype, mate. Not add to it. What was it? Was you just having dinner? Was you having some linguine? Was you having some duck fargois? I know how you
It
had to keep it in the Griffiths household.
it was tandoori chicken made by my
There
wife.
we go. Yeah. Not no
Tandoori
takeaway business, mate. Not no
chicken.
takeaway business. We make it fucking here, mate.
She does. She makes it. I'm just there for moral support.
Man's all on the WhatsApp. What time are we doing this while eating his tandoori chicken, bro? That man went back for seconds, bro.
No, I had to wash up as well. It'd been a piss take if she made food from scratch.
Yeah,
And then I just left all the plates there, so I had to do that for her.
is that part of the deal? I cook, you wash up.
Yep.
It's not a bad deal, to be fair.
Isn't it?
It's not a bad deal. That's what I got, really. Some stuff I've got, so it makes sense.
No,
but what do you think of this type of coonery, Michael? All right, I'm gonna say, what if like somebody looked like or posed like they were cooning out, and then was just finessing the people they seem to be cooning for?
Oh, I know.
Don't say. Let's see if he clocks it.
What? Someone we know doing this?
Someone a lot of people know is doing this, or said that's why he was doing it.
Oh, I don't know this actually.
Oh, so it's like an inside job. So he's just infiltrating the enemy, so to speak, just to get.
Yeah.
What is said person doing with this power or this influence? What are they doing? That's the key.
They may or may not be helping change prison reform.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm curious now. I don't know who.
So it was. So it was Kanye West. Kanye West said he was trying to get he'd been trying to get meetings to, try and influence prison reform and stuff like that. And he was like, they wouldn't even speak to us or call us back. He was like, as soon as I put the hat on, we got a meeting. So he said he was just doing that to get in there. And him and his wife have got bare people out of jail.
Has he said that himself?
Yeah, he came out and said, I was just doing that to just play quote unquote, play dumb slave in it and be like, yes, man, so I'll do whatever you want. And and he was actually trying to break it down from the inside.
Yeah, because I saw someone make like a post of breaking down how he'd done it, but I didn't know that he'd said it himself. Yeah,
apparently he came out. I think it was around the time he started that college fund for George Floyd's daughter. He was like, I was never a supporter of that guy. I was just trying to get in the room.
The thing with him, he gets up so much, you don't know what to believe. You don't know. I obviously, not that I need to know, but I don't know who the real Kanye West is.
The real Kanye West is the guy who says George Bush
doesn't care
about black people.
Yeah. Live on TV. Oh, my eyes is like, what did he just say? Oh my God. Even Chris Rock was like, did you see when they cut to Chris Rock and he's like,
no, Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker.
Yeah, he was just like,
oh shit, he did that? He did that?
They were probably in his ear. Say something, Chris! Jesus Christ!
he was just like that, just deer in headlights. Just, what?
So for me, Kanye West has only had one slip up, and that's when he said slavery was a choice. But with Kanye, now I'm not going to be like a Kanye sympathizer, even though I'm his number one fan, whatever. Yeah, I think this is Joe Rogan's theory on Kanye, because he spoke to him on the phone, innit? He said people like Kanye West and Elon Musk and Bill Gates and all these people, they function on such a high frequency, like brain frequency, that when they try and translate that and articulate it, it doesn't always come out the way they want it to do, because their mind is just always 1,000% at what's going on, and they just got to get it out before their mind goes somewhere else. Because we all know Kanye is mad creative, so like his head's probably all over the place, and he's not got the most stable of minds either. So imagine when he's not on his medication.
It's just, no, I hear that. And obviously, I remember that Breakfast Club interview where it was like, I'm Steve Jobs, I'm Walt Disney. As he was trying to allude to, like, he's in this select group of people who are just different from us relative mere mortals, isn't it? But the thing I don't get, I just don't know who this guy is. I don't know who he is. And if he's saying that he did all that MAGA stuff to get into the room, he made it very damn believable because he was acting crazy. Them times he was going to Apple Store, standing on tables, making noise. And even when he was with Trump in the White House, he was just moving bare mad.
But if you watch that video again, where he's in the White House with Trump, and you realise that he actually doesn't say anything in agreement with Trump.
It's nuts. He's just saying stuff, and Trump.
It was almost like he was taking a piss, like he was trolling Trump while he's there in front of him. If you watch it with this lens on, that let's give him the benefit of the doubt, and he's planned to do this. You watch it again, and it's like, this is probably one of the funniest things I've ever watched.
Well, if he is, and he kept the character for all that time and salute him, but I need to check it because he may be such a good actor that I just believe him and I can't forgive, so to speak. I just don't know with him. Not that I need to know. Obviously, fair play. His wife, though, obviously she's done a lot of work with the prison, with people in prisoners that have been incorrectly locked up. So shout out to her for the work she's been doing.
Yeah, I mean, with him, the strange thing, out of all the things he's done, the slavery comment, I actually felt like if it wasn't him who said, people would have given him the benefit of the doubt of what he meant. But because he had lost so much kind of, so much like cachet, so much credibility with the black community that we were just like, nah, we're not giving you any benefit of the doubt.
Not with me.
Can I just say, I stood by Kanye through all of it.
I love Kanye. I love Kanye.
Show your face.
I love Kanye so much. When he left Nike, I went to Adidas. I also went to Adidas. That's how much I love Kanye. Put the jollof down.
I love Kanye. Kanye's great.
No, you gotta say it like this. When you got jollof in your hand, you gotta say, I love Kanye.
He's a secret agent. He fooled everyone. Had everyone thinking he was one thing and he's not. Kanye's
turn your phone down.
Anyway, I'm muting Jimmy, bruv, because his first 2 goals in the first game was a piece of shit, bruv. Fuck, man.
Why is his camera so wrong? How has he managed to do that?
Let's go unmute
turn
him,
landscape
bruv.
and sideways.
Let me unmute him. Oh, is he? Yeah. Welcome back, bro.
I'm not. What's wrong with my camera? Yeah, what are you saying, guys?
Sorry,
I just joined in and all I heard was Kanye slander. I was like, wait, what? No,
I know it's slander. I don't know who he is, but maybe you guys.
He's the best musical genius of all time, Sway.
How, Sway?
How, Sway?
How?
You ain't got the answers, Michael.
You ain't got the answers.
What's the name of your clothing line? We don't know.
No, we don't know, Sway.
Ain't no Ralph though. Ain't no Ralph though. When he said, ain't no Ralph though.
But I've done what you've done on a smaller scale. We ain't lost 11 million. They on my scale. I lost more than you.
Yeah, I lost more than you.
We need a documentary on this guy. They need to do it.
People will only appreciate this guy when he dies, bro.
Disney, Goo. He says Goo. That's how hard he goes. Disney.
Have you seen the clip when he's like, celebrities understand that there's a product and a consumer, and they can communicate that product to the consumer. He's like, and then Lady Gaga became the creative director of Polaroid. I love some of the Gaga songs. What the fuck does she know about cameras?
That was funny.
Where did he say that?
In some interview with.
Have you seen it?
He's brilliant.
What's the geezer from? What is he on? Radio 1 now?
That Zayn guy.
Alex Zayn.
Yes, Zayn Low.
Yeah, that Kiwi.
Yeah, Zayn Low. Where he goes, I am God. I am God.
Who does he think he is? A God. I just told you. I told you how far I was. A God.
I just told you.
When you break down like all the like hysterics of him, the bit he said before that actually makes so much sense. He's like, when I go on a song and go, I'm a nigger, no one has a problem. When I go on a song and go, I'm a God, everyone's like, who does he think he is?
So exactly.
He knows what he's doing, man. You don't make Red Octobers and not know what you're doing.
Jesus.
And then go, Nike don't want to release him, so I'm just going to release Bear with him.
But he's a billionaire now. He's done it.
Net worth,
Officially a
yeah.
billionaire. Yeah, that's the one.
You know he's got like an 300-acre ranch.
In Wyoming, in it.
Yeah, what a G.
That's why you do it. That's what we got to do. We got to get rich and then just live in the countryside, mate.
What a G. I don't think he's even put anything on it. I think
No, that's where that's where Thingy did. Charlemagne, when he interviewed him, he was in his Wyoming because he's got like a studio there as well. Yeah. So you remember in the interview, they're walking the field. He's I bought all of this.
Oh yeah. The thing
Kanye's
is,
the
that's
type
the
of
best.
guy who'd actually build a city for black people.
No. I disagree. I think Kanye is the type of guy who's made a great personal decision by buying that ranch, because he's not the type of person that should be in the city. He needs to be with the hills and some woosah and stuff like that. Where it takes a while for him to get to any like publications. Like by the time he gets there to say what he's saying, he's like, I've calmed down now. I don't want to say it anymore. I love that guy though, man. And his Jesus album is dope.
Did you even listen to it?
Mate, if you listen to it, you become a born-again Christian.
Yeah?
That's facts. If you listen to it from start to finish, when the last song plays and it ends, you are actually a born-again Christian.
Mate, when you listen to God Is, change your life, bro. That's the one.
I'll just have to take your word for it, guys.
Is that the one that goes...
No, because I love all that quiet stuff.
Nah.
I'm quite a big fan of gospel anyway. I'm not gonna start trying to hum the tune because I'll sound like a complete donut. But
oh yeah, Jimmy
God
does
is
like gospel stuff. When he did that Kano video.
That was suck your mum.
Do you remember that video when Jimmy did that? Damn, that was hilarious, bro. Does it go suck your mum?
Well, he actually did that, didn't it?
Yeah.
On, was it Jules Holland? Is the other some of that?
Yeah, Kano did, didn't it?
No, listen. If Ultra Beam didn't make me become a Christian, then no song is going to.
No, it's different. Imagine 10 tracks of Ultralight Beam.
No, there's no such thing. There's no such thing. Ultralight Beam touches you.
Fam, when you listen to this song, yeah, and this song, they make fun of this song because he's got Pusha T on it, yeah. And the comments when the album came out, it was like
cocaine rap.
He was. No, the thing is, yeah, he doesn't even. Pusha T doesn't even swear. He doesn't even say anything that bad. But if you understand lyrics, people are like, "Wow, Pusha T was on a gospel tune and still spoke about trapping." They couldn't stop him, fam. You love to see it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. You got into any topics yet, or were you waiting for me?
We were talking about the march.
We started talking about Saturday, and we're talking about how
statue defenders
violence. Like you're talking of statues. I think I saw the one from flipping Newcastle. And the Newcastle one is high in the sky, and they went there to defend it. Like anyone could even penetrate it. It's fully in the sky, mate. It's like Nelson's Column in London. Is that tall? Like no one is touching. And they went to defend it. These men are different class. I swear down. But we're talking about the violence. We're talking about the violence and how, whilst you don't condone it, like we've just seen clips of, like I don't know how these white guys, lost their mate and just found themselves surrounded by 10 black people who then, you know, if you're sensible, you just say Black Lives Matter and walk away. When you start spouting your racist rubbish and you got caught lacking. It's crazy.
I'll tell you how it is, because it is tip-top tactics from
the manager.
From the manager, because they came after 5 o'clock. So the EDL guys have been drinking from 10 a.m. You saw they peaked at about 1 p.m. and then they thought, you know what?
Which is usually kickoff time.
Yeah, we've defended the statue, boys. Let's get home. Let's get to Waterloo Station. And they've all dispersed. They've all gone to their respective stations to go back out into their home counties. yeah, and up north. And then they forgot that Waterloo is in South London.
And a direct link to like Lewisham,
Clapham Junction.
yeah, Brixton.
Oh shit! Then he made me choke. No, fucking.
Oh dear! And then it got.
We've made a mistake here, Dave.
And they were drunk. And when you've been singing all day, you've been to a football match, and you know you come away from the ground and you're still singing football songs.
Yeah.
So if you're singing your racist songs and you're in the train station, then you just, you know, you got a beer for the train. You shout your racist song, like, oh shit, why is no one else singing? Because you're on your own, mate.
Yeah,
You know what would have been funny if they were like on the train and then it was like, and he's like, ladies and gentlemen, we are sorry to inform you that this train will be terminating here. There's a problem with the train. So if anyone could just disboard from the train and wait for the next one. By the way, this platform is Lewisham train station. So good luck. Good luck in the end.
Fam. Good luck in the end. Mental, yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy how they just got caught lacking. You see one brother stumbling, and then you see a pack of dons. Oh man. I was like, damn, man.
I can't remember who sent me the video. I don't know if it was in a group or what, but there's one video. This black guy's filming on his phone, and like, you know, like when you're with the man them and then you're up to no good, and you see feds and you just run in it, yeah. So he must be up to no good, or like just beefing them, man. And the feds must have just turned up in it, and he just turns to all his friends. He goes, "If anyone runs, I'm gonna bang you up, yeah." So they all just stood there, yeah. And then the police come up to him and they're trying to push him back. He's going to the police directly in their face. He's like, "Fam, if you fucking touch me, I'm gonna tuck you in." Police officer's like, "Don't worry about it. I'm gonna go this way."
This is the thing, because at the end, if you're a police officer, you're not going to these things to get bagged in the face. Like, that isn't what you're going for.
Who wants to get banged in the face for 28k a year, fam?
You know what I mean? For
Like,
what?
who's trying to get banged in the face for that, fam? Anthony Joshua gets paid millions of pounds. I'll take punches in the face for that.
It's a mad thing, and that's the thing, and that's the footage we saw. Like these EDL brothers, they were front line swinging with it. They had no fear, cuz.
But they started fighting each other.
Yeah, I read online, apparently one of the fights sparked off within their group because one lot were chanting All Lives Matter and the other lot were chanting White Lives Matter.
Yeah, I've seen that video still.
Which is both as equally as dumb as the other one.
And so you imagine, because you've gone there, because I imagine there is actually this weird group who went there to genuinely defend statues. And I think they're the weirdest groups, because I almost get it if you're a far-right racist and you just want to go down there for a tear-up. Cool.
Yeah.
Which is what 99% of them went there for.
Those guys make sense to me. I don't agree with them, but I can see how they from A to B got there.
Yeah, the logic makes sense.
Yeah, but the Donnies who went there to genuinely defend statues.
Brother,
they went to genuinely defend statues, and then sit there going, "All right, boys, we're just here to defend the statues." And I was like, "White Lives Matter." No, boys, that's none of that. No, that's a bit racist. All lives matter. It's like, no, White Lives Matter. It's like, no, easy, boys. We're just here to just defend the statues, aren't we? No.
Why are you man chanting? Are we here? We're doing what we said we wanted to come do.
I tell you what, mate. I've had enough of you and your fucking White Lives Matter stuff. Yeah, that's not what we come here for.
Exactly.
That's not what we come here for.
Not if for no politics, all right? Just defend the statues and I'm going home.
Yeah. I'm white. Yeah. I agree my life matters, yeah, but I also agree that all lives matter, yeah? So let's not try none of this.
They're dumb, bro. It's like the Don that got caught. Do you know that brother pissed on the monument?
Oh, pissed on Keith Palmer's
monument. Yeah.
What a piss take. So I haven't been on stage in ages.
He's in bin for 2 weeks. He's going bin for 2 weeks. And literally at the magistrate court meeting yesterday, he fully said that they asked, "What was you doing in it?" He said, "Look, I drank 16 pints from Friday night to Saturday morning. I didn't sleep." He obviously basically just came for a piss up. And he said, "What did you do?" He said, "My plan was to go defend the statue." They said, what statue? My man doesn't know what statue. He didn't know, and then he ended up picking on a monument or statue that he went to defend. You can't make this shit up.
I tell you what, though, boys. I tell you what. This weekend, I'm going to defend the statue.
Yeah,
I am. Yeah.
What statue is this?
You know the one with Thierry Henry on his knees outside the football stadium.
Imagine that.
Just in case. Just in case.
Segway, Premier League's coming back tomorrow. Going to see Arsenal get tucked in by Man
Well,
City.
we're not going to get tucked in. I'm betting bare people. Do you want to take the bet or not, fam? We're going to win.
What's that?
No,
we're going to beat City.
I'll take the bet.
Score.
3-1 City.
No, not the actual score, mate. I'm betting a score.
Oh, yeah, a score. 3-1 City.
No, you fucking done that.
Yeah, 20 quid.
Oh.
Score. 3-1 City.
So you're going specific score?
Yeah.
No.
All right, I'm going to go 2-1 City.
So you even agree? Draw
no bet. If you don't get it bang on, then you don't get a bet.
All right. So what's your score then? What's he doing?
I'm doing the you fam.
You need it into the side of the screen. That's what you need. You need it to...
No, I'm just betting that Arsenal are going to win.
Yeah. All right. But what's your score?
2-1.
So 2-1 Arsenal. I'm saying
Laka and Aubameyang are the goal scorers.
And if neither of those goals come through,
Arsenal going to win. You're bonkers, man.
I can't wait for the game tomorrow. If we win,
literally, I can't. Nah, you man are buzzing. Nah.
If Michael, if we win, you have to send into the group a picture of one of your nudes of you.
Mine? No,
Wait,
no
what?
way, fam.
Hold on a minute.
No way. Yeah, come and.
Not on no funky man business. Just so I got. Not no funky man business. Just so I got leverage of you, fam.
That said, I want your nude, but not on a fun man ticket. I just want it. Just talk, my guys. Just feel comfortable, man.
Hey, if I was that guy, I'd be screaming it from the rooftops, mate. But I just want it for leverage, and because I know you're signing that, yeah. So when you make your big break, you get an opener, and I want to make sure it's me, fam.
Nah, fam, don't look. My career is at the bottom, fam. Don't be looking at me for no.
Yeah, but even if that's true, you'll be at the top one day.
Because he's trying to take that Jeffrey Epstein approach.
Whoa!
Also, the funniest thing is...
let's not skate over that, bruv.
The funniest thing is, if you put the thing in...
Yeah, go on.
Go on, Jimmy, you talk. We ignore Kazim protesting that.
No, wait. No, go on.
No. Man just tried to call me Jeffrey Epstein.
No, go on.
That's rude.
That's too far, mate. That's too far. All the black jokes in that, mate, I'll take them. But that's too far, mate.
I was talking about what he's most famous for his influence.
Wow.
That's what he's most famous for, right? His influence. And...
If I'm Jeffrey Epstein, you're his girlfriend that orchestrated the whole thing.
Ghislaine, man.
And Michael's Prince Andrew.
Fuck off.
and Jimmy's Bill Clinton.
Nah, give me everything.
Jimmy's Bill Clinton.
Nah, we need to give him Michael Jackson.
Man went to the island 7,500 times. Mr. Clinton, have you been to the island? No. That's funny because these flight records just say that you've been there several times, fam.
Oh, so Billy Clinton was just flying out there, yeah?
Yeah. What I feel so bad about is I hadn't wrote one joke like through the whole of lockdown, and then I watched the Epstein documentary, and I managed to write jokes from.
Your mind is sick. But I think that's what happens.
So you need tragedy to write jokes. Sick. Yeah.
I realised
your mind is sick.
I need tragedy or normality. So the whole lockdown thing, it was all too weird for me to write anything. I was like, I don't know how to write about this because this is just weird.
Yeah.
But when my normal everyday things I can write about, and then tragedy is like, yeah, cool. Right, I can write a joke about that.
I can make a joke about other people suffering. No problem.
But other people enjoy it, that's always the question.
Yeah, that is. I'm happy with the joke. I reckon I'll be able to tell it in some.
Do you know
some
what was
nice
funny?
rooms.
That Madeline McCann almost came back for like 2 hours, and then nobody
Innit?
cared again.
Jimmy's dead. No, I've never seen something like that that should have been celebrated, met with such derision from all corners. All corners.
I think
Because
people-
nobody gave it. No one cared.
No, because this is because of what I think a lot of black people get misunderstood, right? Because obviously a lot of black kids go missing and they get like zero attention, nothing like Madeline McCann.
Yeah.
So they go because Madeline McCann gets that attention because she's white. They think white people care about Madeline McCann, but
They don't.
no one cares. No one cares.
Listen,
Yeah.
And
if Madeline's parents don't care about Madeline McCann, why should we?
Fuck them.
no, they do. They care. But,
No, they don't. They killed her.
I'm not saying that. That's
takes?
those
Yeah,
views. Those are the
a big
views.
allegation.
Those are the views of Kazim Jamal.
Yeah,
Now
only.
this is a podcast.
Yeah,
Those are not
we
the
don't-
views
we-
of the
yeah.
Green Room podcast. That's just because.
Yeah, thank you very much. I have a career to try
Yeah.
to step on the box.
What you think saying that's gonna end your career? No one cares, bruv.
There is one.
Now
There's
what-
one sick meme though. Have you seen that sick meme that goes? Imagine that Maddie McCann's out there making jokes about Maddie McCann, not knowing she's Maddie McCann.
But not knowing.
That's
Yeah.
mad.
Fam,
Nah,
do you
the
know
thing is,
you're
I
more on
think
the
it's
risk
exhausting.
of losing your career over saying all lives matter rather than Madeline McCann's parents killed her.
At the moment, yeah.
Yeah,
You know what,
so you can so say it, fam.
This is the time. If you've got a scandal in like the bag, that you'll be resting for it to not come out.
It's time to
When
let it
all the
out.
black light, you should let it out now. Especially if you're black,
Expose yourself.
just let it out now.
Bro.
Just-
Are you not
And then-
not seeing the Nisha B situation? She's doing the exact same thing.
Hey,
Who's
Yeah.
that?
yeah, she's trying
mad.
to ride that leverage.
Misha B
That's
from
situation,
2011. She's come out of nowhere. She's like, yeah, man, X Factor's racist. Wait a minute, what?
Yeah,
And then she's put up all of these posts, and you're like, oh
Misha B.
shit.
no, this is the thing. One thing Misha B needs to realize is one, no one knows who she is, and two, no one watches X Factor anymore. So her story, her story is doubly uninteresting.
It's good enough to get Talisa to comment though.
This is not the view of Jimmy James Jones.
Yeah.
No one likes
You know,
Talisa
women-
anyway. She's irrelevant as well.
Black women, I love
Yeah,
black
black
women,
women,
and I
black
support you. I
I-
ain't trying to get
yeah.
cancelled by
Jimmy,
none.
you're speaking to me too. Jimmy, you're speaking for me too.
I was talking on behalf of the statue defenders. On behalf of me, yeah, I care. I care. I care, obviously.
I just want to make something clear real quick. When I said Madeline McCann's parents killed her, I don't know that for a fact. I'm not making any allegations. That was just a theory I had.
I think that's exactly what
Wait,
you did. What that is an that's a definition of an allegation.
that you don't know is true. That is an allegation, bro.
All right, let's not get into semantics. All I'm saying is they may or may not have done it. There's multiple endings. There's multiple endings in this film. Just like get out.
He said that Donald Trump approach, but I don't care about facts. I have my story, and
What are the facts of that case?
Like, you might define that as an allegation, but I don't.
I
So,
don't.
next question. Next question.
No, but what they did to Misha was dirty, though. Like, what they did to her is proper.
I don't even know who this person is.
Yeah,
She was a contestant on X Factor in
2011, and she was actually really good, really, really good. She's a great singer or whatever else. She's sort of like a
Do you want to go out with her or something, Jimmy?
I would love to go out with her because I have absolutely no preference. I love black women; they're beautiful.
yeah, but we don't know if that's you saying that, Jimmy. Like, you can't.
All I'm saying is,
you can't even say that with your face on camera.
all I'm saying is she's a beautiful black woman.
Well,
You could be sitting with a Caucasian woman right now.
exactly. You can't even say
You don't
your
even know.
face on camera.
And if I'm first and foremost, I'm playing GTA right now, and I'm in the middle of a mission. All right. So anyway, All I'm
So
saying.
why can't you show your
you
face?
can't have undivided attention to praise a black woman. Is that what you're saying?
Wow.
Okay, I'm telling you.
Wow.
No, all.
Wow.
Jimmy just
Wow.
WhatsApped me as well. Jimmy just WhatsApped me and said, I think the parents did it as well. Wow.
Wow.
No, that's a bit peak, Jimmy.
Wow.
And Jimmy, oh my God, another one just come through. Jimmy said, all white women are queens. Wow.
Wow. I'm gonna send Dr. Umar your way, you know.
Wow.
Jimmy.
He said another one. Oh my God, he said another one. He said, that's why I moved to Milton Keynes, just for the white queens. Wow.
Jimmy.
Jimmy. Do I really have to call Dr. over, you know?
Innit? He said that MK stands for Milky Queens.
Wow.
It's not even his milk. It's Queen.
Milky Queens. That's what you called them. You spelled it. You spelled it.
That is disgusting, bro.
You spelled it the Hotep way as well, just to trigger black women. KWEEN. Milky Queens.
With a Z on the end. Nah, Jimmy, you're foul, bro.
All I'm saying is Misha B is a. No, you know what? Forget.
Wow, doesn't even want to say it anymore.
Wow.
Wow.
See how the camera's on and now he can't say it.
Let's put the camera on, yeah.
Wow.
I can
Who's
say
behind the
it.
camera, fam?
My black queens. Misha B is a black queen who was on X Factor 2011, and she was racially abused by Talisa.
Was
Or
she?
believed she
Wait,
was.
By Talisa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, the purple dingling.
Remember that video?
Everyone does. Everyone does. It was so
Remember that
strange.
Lethal V video that he made about it?
The purple dingling.
The worst.
Lethal V used to roast them dons, bro.
Man, daily, you'd wake up and be like, how am I going to roast these guys again? But no, Talisa, basically, Misha B came out and said, look, these guys are bullying me, and they sort of used the black girl tropes against me. And I think she did an Instagram live about it. And obviously got a lot of, particularly black women, but a lot of people kind of angry and riled about the situation. So then, I think yesterday, Talisa came out and did a video about it. Like,
I didn't even know that.
Huh?
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, she came out and she was like, how, you know, like, again, if I got a problem with you, I'm going to bring it up with you, da-da-da-da-da. And then she was like, I love black culture. Like, I benefit from black culture. All my friends are black. My dad, he grew up in Congo.
I like jerk chicken.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she said that new thing she actually, but she said she didn't apologize for it. She didn't apologize.
No, she didn't apologize. She just kind of was,
she gave the apologize you give to your girlfriend. That apology.
I'm sorry that you were offended.
Yeah, exactly. That's the apology.
Sorry you feel that way.
And she fully, but Misha B fully validated her feelings, because Gary Barlow in his autobiography a couple of years ago came out and said that during X Factor, the producers used to stir up shit to try to create some drama. And they'll come to him and say, look, that Misha, she's a bit too much, isn't she? Or she's too confident, isn't she? Or she's been bullying the other contestants, isn't she? And that's Lisa and that Louis Walsh brother did. Like, I don't know how Louis Walsh fully told Misha after performance that you're too confident.
Yeah, that's a weird thing to say.
Like, what kind of criticism is that? Like, how can you go to another comedian? You don't say you're too confident with them jokes.
It's true.
Nah, but let's be real though.
There's some comments out there, man, will not mention no names because changed my life. Listen to Jesus King by Kanye West, changed my life. But there's some comments out there.
You're too confident with your jokes.
I walk on that stage and bust them jokes with vim, with bass.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah,
you didn't think
that was gonna. Huh?
No man go on stage dancing.
I don't know who you're talking about, but anyway.
Your confidence and your punchlines do not.
No, but you need to deliver the punchline like this could like fill out an arena joke. That's the way you got to deliver the joke. You can't deliver it.
No, I get that, Michael.
Like you don't know. I get that. Even if I know this joke is dead, I'm gonna say it was Vim. So I'm looking at you like, wow, you clearly don't understand. Then, innit? Like, you got to make the audience feel like they got something wrong with them.
Don't you feel like a fraud? Like, cause you know the joke, innit? You're like, it's this joke coming up. Like, and you go out there and say that with confidence, fam.
Poker face, fam. Poker face.
Alright, let me ask you this.
I got a royal flush in it. This joke's a royal flush.
When you come off stage after telling that joke you know was dead and you said it with confidence, how much shame do you feel?
No, I can't look at I can't look at the audience. But I got to leave.
I would go home I would go all the way home and get in the shower, wash away my sins.
Just curl up in a fetal position and like.
Yeah, the integrity of me as a man to be like, and it's not new material, and I know this show don't bang, and I'm still doing it. Come on, fam.
You got time. You got to pad out time, innit?
Especially when other people, not us per se in this group, but we've all been there. When someone's like, "What do you think of that joke?" and it's like, "Well, it's not good.
Yeah.
Maybe try this, maybe try that, or maybe just don't say it no more." And then you're on the next show with them, and you start to hear the setup, and you say, "I know this guy's not doing this again." Now I feel disrespected.
Nah, it's true. It's like when you should be honest to them when they go, "Oh, should I try something a bit different with that?" Go, yeah, stop comedy. Stop.
Yeah, ballet. That's different.
That's very different.
Stop comedy.
The funny thing is, I feel like we all have the same comedian in our head right now as we discuss this.
I do not engage. I know I'm at. I feel like I try to take myself out like I'm from God. I ain't. I've got flaws. I know what you're talking about.
Everyone's got flaws, fam. We've all had bad shows or jokes that didn't 100%. Bang, yeah.
Oh, always.
But we don't go back out there the next night and be like, let me try that word for word like I did it yesterday. No edit, fam.
Maybe it was the audience. Like,
it's a different audience, man. You know what I mean, man? There's a joke that I took out of my set once because every time I said it, it would get a really good reaction. I just didn't like it. It made me cringe.
Right.
So I took it out. So how do these guys go back out on stage with jokes that... and they're like, yeah, this is my set. Set of what? Set of what, bro?
Set of bad jokes. Like, well, they're your best jokes. No, I'm just working on them. Like, you ain't told them 60 times.
I'm gonna try out some new material tonight, if that's all right with everyone. And then you hear the new material, and then you just go about your business. And you do a show like 4 months later, and you see the same guy. I'm gonna try out some new material for you guys. Same ass jokes.
Same ass jokes. Like your daughter's been 2 for 2 years, bruv. Whatever. We find out. But then, Gary, and then also Lisa basically in front of the live audience tried to pull her up on some backstage issue apparently Misha allegedly had with the police's act. And it's like, it's like just air out dirt that needs to be aired out. If your act had a problem with her, then you sort out backstage, innit? And then that's
was this after the purple dingaling incident?
Don't know.
I think it was before it. Because
if it was after, fam. If it was after. I would have been like, I would have just told her one time, don't chat to me when you're out here with purple dingalings, bro.
But me and my wife was discussing that. We didn't realise how young Talisa was.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be ageist, but goddamn, how they letting her be talent? Like, talent.
Because N-dubs, because they've been doing N-dubs from, they were like 10.
They done it from 10.
Listen, N-dubs were slightly sick.
They were. And I still rate Daffy. He's one of those guys that's very... Yeah, no, I rate him as...
I rate Daffy's Tarzan freestyle, the first one. That was it.
As an artist, he's good. It's just he's one of those people that's easy to hate.
But he could have been so much more. He was on top at one point, fam. His solo career.
At one point, it was doing more.
Sold out the O2 Arena.
I think it's one of those ones where it's typical scenario of where white people adopt blackness and the white people lap it up, like the mainstream lap it up. They always love a white person lapping.
But they had a black guy in that group. He was just the worst one.
Yeah, Fraser. Yeah, but they benefit from that. They benefit from white people benefit from this like approximation to blackness, and if they're like real, then you know, it's like, oh my god, they lap it up, then white people feel more comfortable with a white person rapping than a black person rapping, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So that's why these people tend to do very, very well.
Yeah, definitely.
And they take advantage of that.
Well, look at Eminem.
Yeah, is any white artist that can do black music well is an instant success. I don't know any black artists that do
Or
white
any
music
white
good.
person that can do anything black well, because we all know someone that doesn't look like he should talk how he talks, but is doing very well for himself on stage.
Look at his face. Look at Katou's face.
I don't know who he be. Generally, all these indirect.
Darren knows.
I'm not associated. I'm not associated with shots being fired.
It's not a shot. It's a fact. It's just a fact.
Why did you say his name then?
His USP is very is obvious. Is the way he speaks. Mad silence, isn't it, fam? Anyway.
I know. I really don't. I need to type this to me or some shit. I don't know.
No, I'm just talking about White Yardie.
There you go.
Oh, why am I not getting any indirect?
I don't know why.
It's not an indirect, bro. I ain't got a problem with him.
It felt like one. I'm not involved with it.
Well, I ain't got no problem with any of those guys over on doing their thing, man. Chris is actually a very good friend of mine.
I didn't know. Oh, I didn't know you shooting shots at the whole podcast. I didn't
know. Of course not. Of course not.
Wow.
No, I'm not sending shots at the whole podcast.
Wow.
I'm not, bro.
Wow.
Big bang to zoom, you know.
I actually quite like their clips.
Oh, wow.
They're quite funny.
Just their clips, not the whole podcast.
I mean, I mean, podcasts are long, bro. Podcasts are long.
Wow.
I got other ones to listen to that I enjoy. I don't even listen to this one, so.
Dickhead guy. Fam.
Don't even listen to this one, to be funny. I was there. Why do I need to listen to it, bro? I was. It's like when I used to play rugby. Yeah, we'd go up to like Manchester or something or Leeds. And we'd play the game, and obviously they would film the game so we could watch it like later on in the week and dissect like good points, bad points. But then the coach would put it on the TV. On the coach on the way home. I'm like, fam, why are we watching it? I was just there. I just did that. I don't need to see it again. Yeah, I saw myself get run over by that guy. I don't need to see it again. My pride is still hurt.
Yeah, but that's the immediacy, you know. Like, I think you want to watch it a few days after. That's what top ballers do, innit? They watch it a few days after. Innit?
Yeah, man. I want to watch Transformers or something on the way home, bruv. This is a long ass drive. Now I've got to sit here for 18 minutes and watch a game I just played. It's like playing a game twice.
True.
You just know how this one ends.
True.
Hey guys,
True.
I've got a random off-key question. It's inspired while I was washing up. So I was watching something on TV. I couldn't see it, but I knew that there was a gay sex scene happening. Right?
I'm just gonna remove myself. Let me just put myself on mute.
Wait. So my question is, right? You don't even have to be a visual TV actor. How much would you have to be paid to be a gay audio actor? So you just do gay audio porn.
Audio.
Yeah, you're just in the studio with other dudes, fully clothed, just headphones, microphones in, and you're just making sex noises with each other to make for a nice gay audio tape.
I would take any amount of money because I have no problem with my own sexuality or anyone else's sexuality. So
you'd be credited real name in a gay audio porn.
Does it count as a TV credit or a film credit?
Just audio credit. I guess you can have an IMDb. I guess.
Of course, man. Slap that on my CV, bro.
Audible, yeah.
Slap that on my CV, fam. Straight away.
That makes sense. You could be like as heard of Audible. You don't have to say where it is.
Yeah.
Like, as heard of Audible. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. So
that's how you get people into your Edinburgh show and your shows, isn't it? Like if you got some credit.
So the name of the production you're on is Kazim the Bitch Takes 40 Dicks.
What?
Michael, where's your microphone off, bruv?
I don't know what just happened.
That's the title. That's the title of the clip. That's the title of the movie.
Yeah, that's the title of the movie.
I'll tell you what,
So,
Darren.
Replace the name with you guys. So it'd be Mike the bitch takes 40 dicks, or Jimmy the bitch takes 40 dicks. And you're doing it's an audio.
We'd have to change it for Jimmy. Jimmy the bitch takes 40 white dicks because you know he prefers that over blackness.
Yeah,
he's even concentrating.
I'm listening to the nonsense.
It's what?
It's not my fault your mission's not going as to plan.
No, I'm going.
What are you getting stressed for, fam? What are you getting stressed for? It's not my fault your game's not bad. It's not my fault I beat you 1-0 and play like an absolute scumbag.
Hey, man, I'll beat you 3-1 in the first game.
Your last goal was lucky, bruv. You beat me 2-1. Your first 2 goals were trash, fam. They were actually really good goals. That's why I hate them so much. And they were the same goal, just on different sides of the pitch.
They were, it's true.
Did you see in the second game, man was just slide tackling you every time you got into that point? I was like, I'm not letting that happen to me again. After you scored those 2 goals against me, yeah? After you scored those 2 goals with me, and I was Liverpool, I went 5 at the back.
I thought so.
I said, no more. I said, no more of this. I was just doing me in down the flanks. It's not even like my left backs and right backs aren't fast, fam. I've got Carl Walker and...
I was trying to figure out why I couldn't move. No, it makes a lot of sense.
But yeah, to your question, Darren, I would happily, get paid, have that as the movie title because I, as I mentioned before, have no problem with my sexuality or anybody else's sexuality.
I respect that.
What I have a problem with is how a girl can go missing in Portugal and no one knows why. I think the parents did it. The thing is,
Brilliant, cool, bro.
It doesn't even matter if I say it on this podcast. I said it on my one-man show that's filmed online.
True.
So.
Oh yeah, big up your special. Promote what's the special again? Big up, let people know.
It's called Catford Boy.
I feel like you've got another
It's called Catford Boy, Lewisham Boy. My show is called No Dad, No Problem. It's available. I'm trying to get to 1,000 views. I'm on like 787 right now.
Come on, big up, man. It's not easy getting YouTube videos. Big up, man.
I think I'm still floating around the 400 mark.
Big up, man. Big up, man.
But you weren't doing what I told you to do with the DMs every time someone followed.
No, you did. You told me that after I had like about a string of 5 great shows where I should have done it.
Yeah.
So I haven't had any shows since then to do that with.
Like, what do you do?
What do I do? I'll voice note it. I'll voice note it into the group because I don't know who listens to this and wants tactics, fam. It's tactics here for everybody.
I'm gonna share with.
All I'm saying is I doubled my following in a month and a half.
That's big, though. That's big.
But I'll share the tactics with you in a group. And it wasn't no funky business. It was genuine stuff.
Yeah, it's good.
That's big. That's big. It's all about building a relationship with people, man. No doubt. So that's the main thing.
It's fairly simple, but I just break it down in the group.
Yeah, no problem.
Because I know some comedians listen to this. They told me, like you, Micah, you little bitch.
Thanks for the support, mate.
No, I appreciate it. Micah, I just don't want to give him these tactics.
Oh, dude.
Hey, you know what?
What did you, man?
What's that?
Hit me. Now, I was going to ask, well, trying to bring it back on track a little. What did you, man, think about the Black Survivor, Mr. Patrick Hutchinson? What was your take on that when you first saw the
Good question.
What have you thought about?
Good question.
What have you thought about the reaction?
Black Jesus.
I'm gonna be honest. So
that's what we call him now. Black Jesus.
People don't know Patrick Hutchinson is the black guy with the gloves carrying the white dude.
Yeah.
Black Jesus.
To be honest, my initial reaction when I saw it was I'm annoyed because I thought, here it goes. It's gonna be that kumbaya vibe and be the bigger person, turn the other cheek thing. And I was like, nah, sometimes a racist needs to be banged in the face. Then I thought,
and also a lot of dead comments. Sorry.
And then I thought, And I thought, all right, actually, this is good PR because although we've got that Kumbaya story going out, I've seen enough videos that didn't circulate of racists getting bagged in the face. So I was like, okay, so they beat him up and they've still managed to look like the good guys. Yes, that's actually perfect. This is wicked.
But he
And
didn't
I thought,
actually
yeah,
get
go with
involved
it.
in the violence, did he?
No, he didn't
He
have
was
to.
there. He was there on an actual positive vibe.
But but he was there to protect young protesters. He didn't want going to prison for.
Because apparently he
racism.
used to get in trouble in his younger years and changed his life around.
Did you see the gloves he was wearing? They weren't gardening gloves.
They were like Kevlar gloves with like the sand in the front. I've got a pair.
Those gloves look like they hurt. Yeah, so and I'm pretty sure that his heart was in the right place, and I'm pretty sure that when he saw my man getting weighed in, he probably didn't dive in straight away. Just like, well, I just need to see he's getting kicked. Wait, I just need to see if he gets kicked again.
When blood starts leaking from his ears, then I'll step in.
Wait. Did someone just? All right, someone's tap dancing on his windpipe. Wait, okay, all right, yeah, let me help you now.
Do you know what would be really funny? Not like funny, but like, nah, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it.
That's it. That's not his windpipe.
Nah, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. It's funny. It's funny, but it's too far.
No, don't go too far.
Yeah, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it.
But no, I think I like your thinking there. I like your thinking because at one part you are wary of the whole Kumbaya situation, and it's like, well, people are like, oh my God, he's doing great. That's right. It's not another lie. Because I think in the Channel 4 interview, one thing I took from it, he said, it's not black and white. It's everyone versus the racists.
Yeah.
And it's like, who are the racists? Who are the racists? Let's be frank. It's not all, but it's a subsection of white people. So I agree, it is everyone being the racist, but let's not make people comfortable with the situation which is going on. People should be uncomfortable.
Yeah, exactly.
So I saw a lot of the comments were like, oh my God, yeah, we are one race. We're a human race. We should look out for each other. All of this culture war or this race war shouldn't be happening. Da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, you guys think this is all over because one black guy saves a white guy from putting time. I'm big them up for doing that. I agree. Like, it could have been a lot worse. He could have died, and a lot of them young men could have been facing a murder charge, which we don't want. But at the same time, it's like, don't let him doing a real good deed deflect from the situation at hand.
Exactly.
The problem is not solved. People acting, because he did this good thing, the problem solved. It's far from solved. And that's the issue, subsequent I had with it. It's not his fault.
Yeah.
You know, he wanted to do a good thing, but the fallout from it and the reaction is like, there are people who are a bit annoyed, but there's all this, oh my God, it's all great, amazing, he solved it, we're done, it's not an issue anymore, that one act of kindness, show, da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, no, there's a lot more to do.
Yeah.
But what about you, Kazim? What about you, Jimmy? What did you think about it when you saw it?
I don't think shit, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really know what was going on.
Them man outside of the M25 don't keep themselves in the loop.
I'm outside the M25.
Not even that. I just thought, they can save this guy from getting punched up. To be completely honest, I don't know why it's such a big deal. That's so
because
there's other white men still chatting shit. Why don't we carry them people along? And I don't.
The reason I think it was such a big deal. I said I don't care.
I didn't get it.
The reason I think it's such a big deal, is because if that didn't happen, if that guy didn't have that like kindness in his heart to protect this guy that went there to oppose them and cause trouble, we've all seen the small majority of people that were doing negative things, which is bound to happen no matter what you do. If you go to the football, if you go anywhere, there's going to be people doing the wrong things when everyone else is there for the right reasons, If that guy didn't do that, in my mind, there would be a different photo on the front paper, and it would have been in a different narrative, and it would have been in a different light, and the title would have been not as blatant, but it would have been along the lines of "We told you so."
Yeah.
They still don't like us.
Yeah, of course.
Why
It's because they don't like us, but
it's no
they
difference.
they can't like, you know what I mean? Say like they might not like us, and they might not ever like the powers that be or the people. They might not ever like us, yeah. And they might never change their minds. But we need to get into a position like, have you ever like not liked your boss or something, but you're in such a strong position at work, they can't sack you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So if it is that hypothetical scenario where they're never going to change their mind, they're never going to not like us, this kind of stuff where we're showing what we can be and who we are, yeah, is putting us in a position, not like to be cancelable, yeah, but it's like they can't operate in the same way about us anymore, and we need.
No, it legitimised BLM's position, isn't it? Because
that's what I mean.
Yeah. Because it's like, all right, we're not there to be mashing things up. We're not even damaging statues. We had a protest on Friday. No statues got damaged, and Saturday, all those guys came, smashed the place up, and where we could have weighed one in, look how nice we are. So, but I kind of prefer the hellfire and brimstone approach of just burning things down and mashing things up, even though that's probably not needed in the UK right now.
Everyone would prefer that option.
I love it. I love it, though. I love seeing it.
Everyone would prefer that option, because when you live with like governance and like rules and stuff, it doesn't matter who you are. Even like, I know I keep talking about football, but even like when your team gets promoted, yeah, and you pitch invade, there's something about the people, whatever the thing is, unless it's like out and out terrible, there's something about the people rebelling against the system and just destroying stuff. It's like a symbolic thing where it's like, now we're actually gonna burn this down and start again. There's something like satisfying about watching that. So I know that's why people like to see that stuff. But if it was, because when they do that in Paris and stuff, when they write in France and stuff for certain things and stuff like that, or when the students and stuff kicked off about school fees going up, the demographic of those people kicking off, it was just like, oh, students are upset, blah blah. We should really do something about the school fees. They said they wasn't going to do it, blah blah. Now, if we turn around, our people, our demographic, and we take that same approach, it goes back to when we said it's going to be a different thing in the paper. It's going to be a different narrative, and it's just going to perpetuate them going, "We told you so." Look at these animals, thugs, gangsters.
Yeah, they tried
stuff.
They tried their hardest to spin it on Saturday. They tried their hardest.
Of course.
Even with the very few black people there, they tried to just, any image of a white guy and a black guy fighting, they tried to just show that. They kept referring to...
It's because we kept winning. We beat the shit out of better people. Are you... What? What's going on?
Well, that's what I said when we first
recorded. That punched up by their man. You seen him?
If you were taking scores, we definitely won.
Yeah.
There was a few like.
Also, Jay Hanley was there. If anyone was wondering,
you want to call it, or beat downs. I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah, the ones I saw online. I'm like, hot damn! How do you get on the train at 7 a.m. from Hull to come to London to get tucked in?
But how do you go home, wherever you live?
Yeah.
And try and
go to your
household.
Yeah.
Coming in and you're busted.
Now they get tucked in on Sky News. Forget it, bro.
And the thing is that, and also what I think is the far right people that went up there to cause trouble or to protect statues and stuff, they also didn't do themselves any favors in their favor either, because one, like we said, they started fighting each other. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
From what I recollect, and from the two marches I went on, and from media coverage, that never happened with the BLM marches. No one was fighting each other. You know what I mean? It was real cool. And secondly, these men are defending statues of like Churchill saying, "Oh, he defeated the Nazis," blah 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 blah, and then was by the statues doing the Hail Hitler sign or the raising the arm. Yeah. These men are dumb, bruv. So how anyone gonna take you men serious? Yeah. When you do stuff, you don't even know what you're fighting for.
They scored bare on goals. They scored bare on goals. Yeah.
So,
and I agree. the picture of Mr. Hutchinson saving that man obviously helped with the BML cause and make these far right guys look like idiots, isn't it? It's just it's just
But does
kumbaya.
it change? Does it change anything now?
No.
Really, no. It's just the sentiment.
I
It
think
just
it
changes
does,
sentiment.
bro.
It doesn't change anything.
I don't
Well,
think
it doesn't change a lot.
No. Do you know what? It did in one respect because the imagery of any Black Lives Matter protesters doing anything fucked up. Boris and those guys, when they got online, Boris tweeted that racist thuggery has no place in this country. So he just went with like vim against the right wing, and
which is his voters.
Yeah, you see the meltdown in the Facebook comments.
Although I'm not giving any thumbs up to
no, neither am I, because I'm not giving thumbs up for people being decent human beings. But it was just funny. I just found it hilarious. But
I also don't believe Boris's words, man. I don't believe them.
Nah.
It's like when you do something wrong. Exactly. It's like when people get caught in a scandal and they come out and they try and tackle it head on. And I'm really sorry about my act. It's their PR or their advisors going, you need to say
he had to say something because these men were just moving. It was just disorderly conduct. They were out here punching police officers. If you're the prime minister of your country and you see that you don't say nothing, you just should leave office because you're a pussy. He had the same thing. So it just funny as Darren says, these guys are getting so up in their feelings in the comments. It was hilarious to see.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
But I also think it changed stuff of now. I'm hoping it is long term or like forever. But for right now, it's also changed the narrative on a big, quote unquote, scary black man. It's changed the narrative of like in the media is like, nah, the image we've been portraying of these people is not what it is. If that makes sense.
You know who I think changed that narrative? Marcus Rashford. He changed that narrative.
Oh, have you seen with him in what's her face? That fucking.
But that's not real. That's not real.
Is it not?
No, it's not real.
No. That Rashford was someone acting up. But yeah, look, I don't want to give that woman any airtime.
When I first saw that, I thought I need to support Manchester United. I almost came to the.
I didn't mention her name. I didn't mention her name.
Oh yeah,
all those people. They're trolls. Don't feed the trolls.
That's Suffocate them. Do not give them any air, no attention.
Let them
and they'll go away and run into a rock.
I think Marcus Rashford doing what he's done has changed the narrative for a lot of people on how black people. Their views on black people. I think what he's done, because he's not just trying to feed black youths. He's trying to feed poor. And I reckon there's more poor white youth.
Of course, there's more poor white youth. 100%.
It doesn't change anything because.
I think. Okay.
No, I think if you're racist, all you think of Rashford is he's an exception to the rule.
True.
But then surely that's what you think.
As long as he's banging goals. As long as he's banging goals.
Yeah,
if he's not banging goals, then he's not an exception to the rule.
No, because Rashford is not like the other ones, isn't it? That's what.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's an exception to the rule.
He's not one of those.
Like, he goes. I'm not racist. I love Marcus Rashford.
Yeah, and the moment Rashford does anything, crazy like celebrates a goal for Man United against another team.
But not even that, bruv.
As soon as that team goes through a drought. Yeah, watch him not score for 4 games for England.
For England, that's the dumbest. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's what happens?
Man's all there playing his heart out for your country, fam. And you have the nerve to disrespect, man.
Yeah, I can only hope. I can only hope it changes perspective of people. But I generally think that I think that's the interesting thing with race and class. You've done an amazing thing to raise awareness and put pressure that the Labour government the Labour Party, should have been doing, but they weren't. But anyway, Magic did a great thing, but I think they're going to see him as a rich footballer instead of seeing him as a black man, because they like to do this class thing. You're a poor black man or black individual, then if you elevate, then you suddenly become a rich rapper. You're not a rich black rapper or rich black person. You're a rich rapper. They move you from your race your class. So I don't people see Rashford as a rich footballer.
100%. And also, what happens is yeah, he's now our property. He's English. He's our property.
Yeah.
That's a proper decent bloke. And then if he starts talking up about black issues, what was he banging on about all that? That's what happened. Yeah, exactly. AJ, he's knocking out those Americans. Then as soon as AJ's like, yeah, we top up black shops, support black businesses. No, don't spend your money in their shops. What does he mean by that? What he means white shops? That's it. Strip him of his gold medal.
But the dumbest thing is, yeah, the way like for that kind of sport as well. Those type of people are still gonna make AJ rich, yeah, because their perspective is, oh, I'm gonna watch because I want to see him lose.
Yeah, I want
to put money in his pocket.
Yeah, exactly. I just saw some dumb kind of talking about people putting money in people's pockets, right? So shout out to Pulse 88. That's my old radio station. They posted a picture of it's like a meme. It wasn't, but it was like some woman. You know, Starbucks has stopped their staff from wearing Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
I think they might have reversed it now. But anyway, this woman went into Starbucks, made an order and said her name was Black Lives Matter, so that the barista had to shout out Black Lives Matter. And apparently everyone's cheering in the Starbucks. And people get proper gassed on the post. And I was like, yeah, that'll teach Starbucks. Give them money. Just like, it's like, how are you teaching them a lesson? Like, you really think that hurt Starbucks' feeling? They don't know. It's just that one barista had to feel a bit awkward shouting Black Lives Matter in the shop.
It'd be mad if the barista was black as well, because then they would have probably just done it anyway.
Yeah, they probably would. Yeah, exactly. So what?
But Starbucks have like a history of like racism within their shops, though.
Yeah, they're trying to kick those guys out.
Yeah, bonkers. I just think that with stuff like that, it's just a lot of there's been a lot of Starbucks are trash for what they're doing, but a lot of it is like performative gestures by these companies, because really and truly these companies have the power and the influence to, if they really collectively wanted to end racism, like in the corporations and the systemic and institutional aspect, they really it's not even a difficult thing.
No.
All of this, we'll make a little donation here, or 10% or 5% of our profits.
Pull your funding from government. We're not funding you until you do this, and this. And what things change?
If you just need to cut off the money, the supply, or whatever, use their genuine power and influence, they will shut things up.
Yeah.
Of all the big corporations collectively agreed, okay, look, we're gonna diversify our board or whatever it is. And I'm not saying that's the sole solution. It's not just diversifying a board, because having a black person or people of color in power doesn't necessarily equal change, as we found with Obama. But at the same time, it means that there's more influence. And also, it needs to be collectively, you need people on board, but also you need people in different roles across the company. You need to put your money where your mouth is. You need to take away all these old heads who do not give a damn and are happy with it. There's multiple things, but they could definitely do something more than all these sort of fucking A4 PR statements they put out, then they go back to doing what they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%, man.
Trash. You want to do something, you could have done it already. Because that's the thing, like the government, these guys, they wanted to make, because they were shook with Corona, and when they wanted to build that hospital, they built that in 9 days. 9 days. If they want to get shit done, they can get shit done. So don't ever let this government or all these corporations act like they can't do something, because they can if they want to. It's just that they don't. Point blank, period. Took a whole footballer to tell the government to feed kids. Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, definitely.
Government is trash. I don't know, I'm getting some rant, but, you know.
I liked it.
Akadiri for Prime Minister, I say.
Isn't it?
Nah.
Would you ever take a position in politics?
Nah, man. They scrutinize your life. They'll scrutinize everything you do.
Part of me slightly would want to, though. Just so I could easily get the youth vote. If you just tell another MP in the House of Commons to suck their mum.
Yeah, but you'll get trouble, bro.
You get removed from. You'll get removed.
You'll get John Burko. No, not John Burko. Over the speaker, Mr.
Order.
Darren, order, Mr. Griffiths, order.
No, because I wouldn't say it. I'd be like, look, as the MP of wherever, I'm not going to tell the right honourable gentleman to suck his mum because that wouldn't be appropriate.
I wouldn't
And
even
then
say
we
right
order-
honourable gentleman. I'd be like right honourable pussy or yeah.
I love it. They insult me all my shit. The right honourable woman needs to, watch her toes. I love the way they're polite, but it's
Bro, they're sending shots, fam. Do you know the bit I like the most, yeah? Is like when it's like PMQs and someone asks a question to the Prime Minister and then Prime Minister stands up and like responds and then they get proper heated and everyone's in the back and it's like, Bro, that's the same as being in a party, yeah? And then something mad just happens, like some next tune comes on and you're like, wheel it, yeah.
That is so funny because then, man, they'll say their point and they'll come and they'll drop their paper sound like, I just said that. I just said that.
And it's mad, posh, and eloquent as well, isn't it? So it's just like, these guys, their dubs are going for most people's heads.
Yeah.
It's like, well, the right honourable gentleman may have an objection about this, but that isn't what he said about the budget. Whoa!
A guaranteed line when that stuff's going on, yeah, is when it's like the leaders versus leaders, and they're like, I respect the right honourable gentleman for his question, but I suggest that he sorts out his own party's internal disputes before I start coming out mine.
And to be fair, you actually see some of the backbenchers proper like pointing at another backbencher across the thing and they're like,
Do you remember
MP of Sutton.
Do you remember Ali G in the house when he's in there and he's just like, you wank.
So that's what it is. It's so much fun. It's like literally polite battle rap. It's like a polite battle rap. You gotta really go for each other's necks, but it's in this formal, polite way. It's so funny.
But that's the same as just having beef on the ends, though. It's the same, man.
It's just different words, but it's the same energy.
Yeah, bro. And you're just ripping your ends, bro. You're like, I'm the MP of this, my constituents. Constituents basically means my workers, innit? These men run
it's my man then. This is what my constituents.
That's my people. So my people out from Coventry South, what bang?
Yeah, we're going country next week. We're going all the way up to Ramsgate. You get me? We're gonna go buck them, man. We're gonna come up with a policy, and we're gonna come back for you, man. Still, when we come back with a policy,
can you imagine if
someone came different on the roads, yeah?
I'd love someone to come into the House of Commons talking about that. What? Gang, MP of Harlow, CM17 to CM20, say nothing.
Free my guy, murder Mike.
Shout out to the councillors. Shout out to the ward councillors. Harlow down.
And if I see any of them ops, I've seen any of them ops from that blue party, fam. If I see any blue donnies, yeah, it's night when I see them ops, bro. But catch me outside this building, yeah, because true say, yeah, this is safe ground right now, isn't it? This is been agreed by both man. This is safe ground, yeah. But if I see you on the wrong block, fam, if I see you in the hallway, I'm gonna snuff you, fam.
What?
If I see you in my constituency, it's a mad thing. If I see you in my constituency, it's...
You know them ones. Furthermore, Dawn Butler, drop the dub plate for these youths, lads. Or doing drill. Pull up and jump off. Boris. Pull off and jump off.
Trust me, it's coming, bro. It's coming. Full suit.
I'm an MP. I'm from Homerton B.
Vote me. Vote me.
I tell my man, shut up. Man thinks he's a real MP.
shut up.
Tell my man, shut up.
Just shut up. Please don't want to vote for me. Tell my man, shut up. It's the blue party. Tell my man, shut up.
That is so dumb.
Oh, I'm sweating
That
from
is
laughing,
so
bro.
dumb.
Right, it's the next level of MP. I swear, who is it? I think it's the mayor of Sheffield.
Oh, Somalian guy.
Yeah, he's like a young Somali. Pardon?
They done one TV show about you know that one on Channel 4 where they got to chase you. Oh, and they're looking at.
Oh yeah.
You got the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's it's called Hunted.
That's the one.
Yeah,
And he's a
But
proper
he's
little
a-
road man. On that. Oh.
yeah, he's just Mandem. Yeah, Majid.
Oh, what? He's an MP,
No, he's the
No,
Lord Mayor.
Sheffield.
He's the Lord Mayor of Sheffield.
and he's
road,
road.
Yeah, it's just about he's 30, he's 30 years old.
Must be
30
with the
years old.
Sheffield blood.
Yeah, to the
Looking out for the man,
he banned Trump from visiting Sheffield. That's big, you know.
Yeah, he's the Mayor of Sheffield.
And his name's Majid.
Yeah, or Magic Majid is his nickname.
Yeah, no, Magic. Yeah, Lord Mayor.
Magic
There you
He
go.
Magic.
stood down. He
I
stood
just
down
posted it
last
in the
year,
group. So if you were looking, but yeah, that's Majid. Mandem.
Gotta
Yeah,
love
fair
that.
play.
Gotta love that.
Yeah, the youngest ever.
Youngest ever
Big,
MP.
though.
Yeah, man.
I bet he's trapping.
Why did you say that?
I don't
you
trust
say the
anyone where their
whole
first
period.
name is also their last name.
Why did you say that? That's like there's no need. I'm not happy about this.
Because I don't trust anyone whose first name is their last name.
I know.
Why-
See, he was the mayor of Sheffield. He's not doing that anymore. What's he
'Cause
doing now then?
It's on the roads, fam.
Why are you saying these things?
Is he black?
Yeah.
Somali.
Well, I'll just send you a picture. I'll send you a link to him.
He's Somali.
So he's black.
See,
What is going on?
so he's Somali.
Wow.
You didn't send no one a picture.
I sent you the link to his Wikipedia
No, you
in
didn't.
the group. Yes, I did.
No, you didn't, fam. I ain't got it.
I know you're gonna say something.
Innit?
I want to see a picture of him.
He's gonna.
Hold on,
He's
I
gonna
forgot I
say
can do the
something,
screen share thing, innit? Let's actually all have a look and see what Majid looks like. Alright, hold on.
Everyone's nervous about what Kazim's going to say.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, because obviously he's gonna be some foul shit. Because he don't care about who.
No,
he
he's gonna go from Black Lives Matter to not all of them.
I would never do that, fam.
No, you got to defend every black life. Every black life. Every life matters. Even the people you don't like. Like, if you see someone you don't like at a rally, you got to put that beef to the side and say, brother, your life matters too. You know what I'm saying?
He's a member of the European Parliament now. Obviously.
He's big, fam. I support that, you know.
Yeah.
Alright.
They obviously ceased to be an MP of the European Parliament when the UK left the European Union. So.
Hold on a sec.
Fam, I'm going to be 28 too. That ain't never been a mayor of no city. That's big, fam.
But you are a chief in Nigeria, so don't worry about it.
I probably am still, man. I need to go clean my land, fam.
That's him, yeah?
What,
Oh, you're a prick. You're a
Dude,
prick. I'm gone.
that's not him. That's not him.
That's not him.
No,
yeah.
that's not him.
The thing I don't understand is that this guy wanted a whole march of us about the Black Lives Matter.
Innit?
And he goes and does this rubbish.
Come on, that's that's comedically funny. Come on.
No.
Nah. Someone needs to get Jimmy some fucking salbutamol. He's wheezing.
You lot are sellouts, bro.
I can see you're a prick, bro.
Jimmy needs
Darren's saying nope to himself. He's saying nope. he doesn't want to laugh. That's what he's doing. You think I'm silly?
You know why it's funny? Because I knew it was going to be something dumb, and I looked off the screen, I looked back, and I just saw the Captain Phillips guy, and I said, "Nah, Kazim, man."
Man's gonna do it properly. Come on, man. We need some comic relief in these times every now and again, bro.
Once again, we do not support the views of Kazim Jamal.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is he's an individual. This guy is individual, fam. Individual. Individual.
He's a loose cannon.
You lot are shook, bro. Obviously, I'm joking. That's funny, man. Come on, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny.
Kazim's trying to take it to the next level. We're not letting him.
Yeah.
That's funny.
He's trying to take the pod to the next level.
I'm
trying to get us trending for the wrong reasons.
We don't do them things. There you go.
Yeah.
That link only just came through to my WhatsApp now, Dan.
Really?
Wait, why are they trying to remove him? The removal of Majid as Lord Mayor. Oh
no, they had a petition to get rid of him because
white people gone crazy over
in this picture. Maybe it is him because he's also from Sheffield, but don't he look like Kel Brook in this picture?
Yeah, he does.
He called Donald
Hello,
Trump
I'm Kel Brook.
Yeah, so,
I'm Kel Brook.
Read that headline. Former Sheffield Mayor what?
You called
Donald Trump a waste man.
There you go. See that? That's
Former Sheffield Mayor who called Donald Trump a waste man elected
Big
as
up. Big
MEP.
Big up.
There you go. Well done.
You have to fully respect the Somalian man. I love it. I respect it.
Oh,
what is this?
nah.
Yeah, watch out. Your search is here, bro. You watch out what happens. You type that first letter in. Brian Bello came out really quick.
Oh goodness!
Wow.
Sorry, guys.
I don't know what.
There's nothing there. Oops, sorry. Hit it again. Sorry, guys. Yeah, man. Don't worry about me, man. I'm just here for comic relief.
Cool.
I don't say comic relief. Anyway.
Fam, that was funny. That was funny.
Eddie,
that was funny.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Do you know? You lot know that was funny. That's why none of you are telling me it wasn't funny.
I just thought Kazim Jamal is a strong individual.
My nose were me saying it wasn't funny. I didn't like it. We don't do them things around here.
So it wasn't funny.
No.
It was hilarious. Don't lie.
I choose to lie. Thank you.
Michael's changed ever since he got signed, bro. He used to be. I'm joking. You teetering on the edge of risky jokes, and now I don't know what happened to you, fam. I started telling you about, and then Blue Book came in. Like,
No, I gotta be clean. No,
I'm playing.
Nah, it's all good though.
Hey, I was out there marching. I care, man. I care, and I'm teaching these young black boys every day. So
big up yourself, man. Big up
you know
yourself every day. Hopefully providing some inspiration to the young man.
100%. So,
Kazim, what do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah, what, you're a teacher or something?
Right, you're asking a lot of questions, my guy.
Yeah,
what the fuck is this, bro?
Yeah, there's a lot of questions on the pods. There's a lot of questions.
You can get your answer when you beat me 2 games in a row.
Your answer.
And when we come off this pod, I'm coming for you again, bro. Yeah, pick up your phone, fam. And we'll drive 10 Milton Keys deep now, you know, bro. You got an extra pad up there. You got an extra pad, fam.
I've got a few pads in it. What I'm saying, come jump on then. After this.
Yeah, man, it's coming true in a minute, bro. Are we talking about football or nah?
Well, I thought we did, didn't we? A little bit.
We did it as well. We have no structure anyway. We literally just go off on tangents. I don't know how we need to start like titling these videos.
I like it.
Usually, like Anyway. Sometimes
we're sorry it's not like your Monday evening football pod, Michael. Sorry, mate.
they're not even. They're a bit more structured, not too structured.
I'm joking.
As someone who participates every now and then in the Arsenal one, it's actually not like the same. Oh.
It's not that organised either. It's just more. We literally just talk shit. I love it.
So why are they not talking shit with us then? What?
No, I'm talking about this pod.
Oh right.
How many black people on the Monday football?
That's to say I got sensitive.
Yeah, no, what's your name? No, we got it's mainly black, but we had Danny Mockman. Yes,
Did you have Andy Cole in there at one point?
No, Andy Cole, another pod that he had them on. Danny McLaughlin.
Andy Cole.
I don't know if I'm saying correctly.
Who did he play for?
Oh my goodness!
You're a fool. You're a waste of time. Good night. You got the job off of a legend that recommended ya.
Have you been up to Manchester to kick? It's lit, man. Like,
been to Manchester to do a gig, yeah.
Yeah,
And to play rugby.
I've only been there once for a gig.
I prefer gigging up north to gigging down here. So,
yeah,
it's daytime gig. I did daytime. Gig
no, you
store.
didn't come to Manchester, did you, Darren?
No, I was watching Spurs lose 2-0 to Liverpool.
Listen to man's got a dream, yeah. Man wants to do this comedy thing. He's got a dream, yeah. But then just S's out to watch his team in the Champions League final.
Yeah, because I knew that was never going to happen again.
But we watched it there. We watched it at the gig.
Nah, but you didn't.
And then Spuds went running around Manchester with full Liverpool tracksuit on and a Liverpool flag, and almost got by himself and almost got in a fight.
So I didn't want to watch it around Liverpool. It was too big of a moment in my Tottenham supporting life to be surrounded by Liverpool fans who don't really like football that much.
Well, that's when I almost tucked in a different comedian.
So I was just like...
I'm a different guy now. I don't speak about it. I'll tell you what. I definitely pulled over in the hard shoulder to scrap him on the way back to London.
Imagine giving a lift to someone and you're gonna have to scrap them.
No,
it's not gonna be awkward for me. It's not gonna be awkward for me because I knew I was gonna win the fight if it happened, and it's my car in it, so I'm just gonna get in the car and drive home.
No, yeah, because they have to just humble themselves. Whoever you're fighting, that's the humble. But it's fun. Let's say they beat you up, but you're driving.
Yeah, what do you do then?
Then they stay on the hard shoulder.
No, because they tell you get in the fucking car and drive me home, you bitch.
Or then no one's
gonna do that.
Anywhere. I throw the key into the field. No one's going anywhere.
That's bad petty. Because they're just on the side of the M1. Just ride.
I guess we're all walking home. We're all walking home, I guess.
You find the key. You drive.
Anyone want to split an Uber from here?
Hilarious.
Uber driver still struggles to find you on the side of the M1. How is that even possible?
Hilarious.
I'm probably
hilarious.
At some point, I'm gonna find out.
Hey, do you guys remember that comedian?
Here he goes. So here's the shots. Look, he's putting bullets in the gun. Where's the? He's just spinning the barrel.
Yeah, literally, he's looking to call someone.
It's not even anything that bad. It's not anything that bad. Do you guys remember that comedian Philio Huff?
Yeah.
That used to do the podcast with us.
He used to.
Still does.
He's
still.
I ain't seen him in a minute, bro. Does he still do podcasts?
Oh, wow.
He still do.
Because I'm sure we organized the time. We organized the time, and he goes anytime after 7. That's when the baby's asleep. And then we was like, okay, cool. 7:15. He was like, I can't make it.
About that.
And he was like, okay, cool. He was like, okay, cool. Push it to 8. He was like, can't do that.
Man, like Philio, we miss you, bro.
Well, speak for yourself. Speak for yourself.
This was fun, lad.
I feel like the podcast has more continuity without the constant voice of a different accent.
Because
it's mad language barrier, innit? It's mad language barrier between us.
Guy.
loves Wahala.
I just
He doesn't even know what Wahala is, bro. He'd be like, "What's that, man? Wahala?
Wahala.
Wahala?
what's wrong with you? What's he just like,
What's that?
what's wrong with this guy?
I ain't been on stage since February. That's what's wrong with me, bro.
It's been itchy. I was chatting with Travis, where he's just saying this everything that's going on in the world right now. Never been so geared up to be on stage.
Yeah,
It's
but
probably
also
on
with
stage,
everything
right?
that's going on in the world right now, like you say, I haven't written a single thing about it. But if stages were freely available, I would have been flying through paper.
Are you even going to write anything on this? Every single comedian.
No, they're not.
Gonna be talking about it.
No.
They'll be
There's
talking about
not.
coronavirus.
Remember, Jimmy. Yeah.
Mm.
When we go to gigs that aren't our gigs, how many of us are on the lineup?
I wonder.
And how many
Good
of
point.
the other demographic are gonna have the balls?
What
Try and
their
make
arseholes are
any-
gonna go.
Yeah, there's no
They
one
were
that's gonna.
the fourth of a joke to say. They were the fourth of a joke to say, and then within, who's on the lineup? We'll just see Kazim Jamal's name on the lineup. And they're like, oh, wait, is he here yet? Yeah. Oh, actually, I'm not gonna.
Or when they don't even know you're there, and they go. So, you know those Black Lives Matter, and you're just at the back, and you go, And they look
That's what you
at
have to do.
go,
Let
go,
all
they just
all
go.
white people in the crowd know it's not okay to laugh at this.
How
It's
to
not okay
be?
to laugh at this.
We're gonna be the only ones allowed to speak on it.
Yeah, they're gonna be talking about. They're still gonna be talking about Brexit,
Yeah, exactly.
Are you in or you out?
bro. There's gonna be so much hack material about coronavirus. As well.
I haven't
That's
written
what I'm
one
not
thing
even
about
touching on.
coronavirus, and I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm not touching on corona at all.
No, because the white comedians are not going to touch Black Lives Matter and stuff. They're not going to touch it because they don't talk about race anyway. So
Unless
they
it's
can't
for
just now
like
get it.
clapter. There'll be there won't be no joke. There won't be no joke because of the fear of obviously making jokes about it. But they will say something that would get them an applause break.
No, if they do that, I want to shout from the back of the room, "Boo!" And I'm black.
Which is also hacky as well to just do that to get an applause break.
Yeah. I want to say, "Boo! I'm black." That boo's coming from a black man. Boo! And the crowd is like, "Oh," the crowd is like, "Oh, I guess we shouldn't laugh or clap." So no, you shouldn't.
But yeah, we'll be all right. We'll be all right. But I doubt I'll even say anything about that. I'm trying to work on something for when things are like 90% back to normal, just like a 30-minute audio kind of like tape, and it's just gonna be. And my whole idea behind it is just 30 minutes of real stupid and silly jokes.
What's current affairs stuff?
Nah, just like almost along the lines of those Twitter jokes I post.
Right.
Jokes like, but obviously with a bit more like whatever behind it. But just because I feel like anyone that's going to be in the crowd, and for me as well, obviously we go onto the stage primarily for us, what we want to talk about. And don't anyone take this the wrong way, not a break from being black or not a break from tackling coronavirus, but let's just laugh at some other stuff and just talk about some other stuff and silly jokes and blah 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 and have a good time for 30 minutes. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Sure. Yeah.
And then maybe later on down the line, because my whole thing, and I think I'm going to take the same stance with the BLM thing. I think I'm too close to the topic to make jokes about it. I said to someone, I think Corona is going to be funny in about 10 or 20 years.
Well, because you feel like... I get that. Cause I remember I was with... you won't mind me saying his name. So, Danny Walsh. And we was talking about Grenfell. That's literally his area. He's from around there. And I was like, yeah, if anyone can talk about it, it's you. Like, this is about you. Because I get annoyed. I go to these gigs of people making jokes about it, and it's like, it's not funny. And I could write a joke about it. And he goes, you tried, but it just gets so dark. And I go, what? Just give me one of the jokes you wrote. He told me what his jokes he wrote, and I was like,
Jesus Christ, Daddy, do not tell that joke. That is
Yeah.
depressing as hell. He's just like, he goes, I know, because I'm just actually upset about it, so I can't actually. Okay, yeah, you can't write about it, so you're generally upset. Nah.
I think not things like Grenfell, but I think things like now the whole world's been shut down since March and stuff like that. I think like when we're older and everyone's kind of forgotten about it, and then a comic just comes out and goes, remember when everything just stopped for this virus? And then you can just go over the thing of make jokes about the 2 meters, the jokes about washing your hands and supermarkets, toilet paper. I think when people go back in time to remember it, will be much funnier than doing it even 2 years from now, 3 years from now, next year.
You know what though? I slyly hate these jokes though.
Of going back.
Remember when someone starts a joke with "remember when," I'm just like, oh.
Like, what's the deal with airplane food?
No, I don't mind what's the deal, because that's current, and you might have picked something out that I haven't noticed. I'm like, oh yeah, that's insightful. But remember when? I'm just like,
yeah. It's just the joke is
just like that. There's no joke. Yeah, exactly. It's not the joke. It's just nostalgia.
But some people do that, and that's their thing. They just make you remember a time, and it's the whole the feel good factor.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Which sort of takes you along.
Like when Eddie Murphy was telling jokes, like when the ice cream man used to come. I remember when the ice cream man used to come. Like if your joke has substance.
Do you know who has a whole hour on that? Mo the comedian.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Like I said, I like it, but I slightly hate it. It's like
you had a hell of a go at your career, Darren. Well done.
I love his jokes. It's one of those.
No, you've had a hell of a go. No, it's fine. I just want to make sure for the podcast, those are the views of Darren Griffiths as an individual. Me, I love Mo, and I'm thankful for the gigs he gave me and the time we got to spend together.
That's so dumb, bro.
But hey, Darren, you had a real go of it. Thank you for your time. We'll be in touch. I think Lighthouse is open, Darren. I think Lighthouse is open if you want to go there. But
Darren, go headline Lighthouse.
yeah. That was going to be on Facebook in 15 years. Hey, guys, anyone want to come to my gig? I'm headlining Lighthouse.
No, in 50 years, I'll be telling jokes. Do you remember when I used to tell jokes to more than 4 people? That's going to be my 50.
That's going to be for just us, man, though. When someone starts a gig with... So when I first started comedy, there was this club called Lighthouse, and then we're just all going to be somewhere and be like, no, bro. And this place, anything goes. Because there's only 4 people in the audience. And 3 of them are going to try and fight you. If your name's Kazim Jamal.
No, that's just you, Kazim.
Yeah, I mean...
This is you, bro.
Can I just put for a disclaimer? That's the only place an audience member has tried to fight me. So it's obviously not me.
No, I think it is you, though.
Well, doesn't really matter what you think. You just ended your career.
How did I?
And I'm going to clip that specific part up of when you said you don't like his special, and I'm going to pay for Instagram promoted ads.
Watch, I'm a smart guy. You won't actually hear me have said I dislike him. I never said.
Oh, but you admitted, do you? Aha! I got you.
Got me what?
I don't know.
About what?
I don't know.
I'm talking about Boris Johnson.
I know what you was doing, actually, Darren. I know what you was doing. You were speaking on behalf of those far-right protesters that went...
The statue defenders.
The statue defenders. I know what you was doing. Okay.
Nah,
all right, guys.
Statue defenders are wild, man. Anyway, I think that's it, innit?
Yeah. Anyone got anything?
Nah, man. Good fun.
Does anyone have anything they want to promote, I guess? We should
follow the socials if you want.
Yeah, go ahead, Michael. Do your one first.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, no one.
I knew something. I knew.
No one's to you, bro.
I knew. Fucking child, bro.
I knew you could give it the Rock. It doesn't matter what.
I'm joking. Look, my hands are up.
Nah, bonnet, fam. You like it? Google me, B.
Look, my hands are up, bro. Man's not doing that.
Nah, bun you, man. Bun you.
Wow, I've never seen Michael in his feelings, you know.
Google me.
I've never seen Michael in his
When did
feelings.
his shirt got done? Did he just hulk it out? Did he just?
You know what it is? It's because we rinsed him for his shirt last time. He's like, you know what? Fuck them, man. Man's coming with the, man's coming like a Giorgio Armani model.
It's Giorgio.
If you're using black and white right now, look like you're ready to do a Magnum advert, bro. Hey, I hope you don't talk to your patients with that many buttons put down. You get a Me Too case, bro.
So you get the old lady slapping your bum, fam. I'm not about it.
I turn your flipping GTA phone off, bro. Only real G's know what that sound is. Only real G's know what that sound is. The other two were like, Jimmy's phone sounds really weird.
But I ain't played no video games in years, cuz. I can't remember the last time I touched
Michael Akadiri last played GTA when it was from Bird's Eye View.
Nah. It's 2 days. I touched San Andreas. Come on, B. San Andreas was the one, B. Jeez, that brings back memories, boy.
All right, guys. If you want anything put in promoted, I'll just put it in the description. So if anyone's listening this far, and look at the description for handles and Instagrams and
no doubt
all of that stuff.
Yeah, man.
Cool. One quick question: what's going to be the title of this one? I don't even know.
Statue Defenders.
Yeah, Statue Defenders.
All right, say no more. Or Darren doesn't like a certain person.
No, that's not the one.
You're the cancer, Darren.
That's not the one.
No, I know what I'm intending to. Jimmy.
That's not it. White Queens.
Milky
Queens. Milky Queens.
Yeah, no. We're gonna make that the episode title Milky Queens.
Yes.
Yeah, that fucked up.
Let's record it. Yeah, we can't use Statue Defenders. I realised I used that for my podcast.
Oh, okay. Brian Griffin's brain dump. Okay. Good
Brian
podcast, everyone. See you
Griffin,
later.